Hello! Hi there! It's me, it's Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you, my friends. Thank you kindly, thank you dearly for clicking on this video, for deciding to spend some of your day with little old me. Yes, we have a constant source of Mortal Kombat 1 amusement. Perhaps. I mean, like, if you don't enjoy playing the game, I think that there's a lot of things to be enjoying outside of the game. Heck, maybe even play a different game. But I am very much vested and interested in knowing what are the Shills doing. Yes, we have seen the latest release of Chameleon, right? The latest DLC. And if you go to all of the shills, I think if you go to Uncaged, you'll see that OMG, he came out of like quiet. He's been quiet for a while, not posting anything about Mortal Kombat for like weeks. Right? Do you see that? When the biggest shill in the community isn't posting about Mortal Kombat 1 for weeks, I think that should be an indicator of something going wrong, a miss, perhaps. So, yes, the shill came out of hiding, and he's posted about Chameleon. You know, I think you can also take a look at Super. Oh, I love this. I love this game. This game is fun. This game where I go on YouTube and I see what the shills are doing, this is lots of fun. So you'll see, they're posting about Chameleon. Everyone's posting about Chameleon, acting so hype for those sweet, delicious views of Chameleon. I couldn't be bothered. I mean, I made one video about Come Alien. Tee. And that was it for me. And I'm like, okay, that's it. I don't care about these cameos. Can we be honest? Who cares about these cameos? Chameleon's not as fun as other cameos. What, because she's 3 ninjas in one that you can't really control because each stance is on a 5-second timer? I mean, you can swap after you use a move, but it just doesn't sound like good. I mean, take away player agency, right? Take away the ability from the player to control what's going on in the fight by giving them a loot box cameo where you need to have precise timing of 5 seconds in your mind to keep that rhythm of summoning what's her face, Come Alien, in the proper disguise. It hurts. It hurts my mind. Of course, the shills, they aren't saying anything like, oh my god, this cameo is terrible. Why did they design it with this 5-second timer? No one's saying that, right? Right, wonderful. Let's see what other, let's see what the other shills are saying. You know, ghosty. I don't mean hate towards anyone. People can do whatever they want. Okay, you know, Ghosty's not as bad as the other ones. The other ones are really milking the Come Alien, whereas Ghosty has only milked Come Alien once. So Ghosty is in my good books right now. But like Uncaged and Super, like how much you gotta milk Come Alien? Right? And of course you know who's milking Come Alien. It's Sonic, right? Everyone loves milking Come Aliens. So Sonic is like, bruh, Nadara, Chameleon, Come Alien is easily the most fun tomb in the entire game, and I legitimately think it's broken. Didn't I make a video about like Super, or not Super, Sonic just the other day? I'm trying to, I'm just 2 days ago. I made a video about this boy saying that he was gonna walk away from the game. Like, less than 24 hours later, the tune from the shill has changed quite significantly. This is the thing. I think when people are noticing, like, a growing public trend, they'll jump on the bandwagon. Like, it's cool and okay for everyone to bad talk the microtransactions, but we can't talk about why the women aren't looking like women. Or why all the dudes look like they stepped off the set of a gay porn studio. I'm trying to think of examples and I'm overwhelmed with choice. So I don't think I'll provide any. But yeah, it's just wild that, the Shills are just changing their tune. So we're going to be taking a look at like what's latest happening from Sonic. We're also going to be taking a look at my latest hot number 1 single, When MK1 Shills Cry. Hopefully you've heard it. It's good. I think it's good. I like it. I tried to do honor to Prince, but maybe I don't know. Adlai, what a treat! Hey, Wyfax, hello. Hello, my friends. Vernier, Bass Lad, currently playing MK Armageddon. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Wyfax, 6 days till my birthday. OMG. Very exciting, Wyfax. I'm so sorry for their guys. In a way, I get their shillness. Of course, because this is the thing about the shill. I'm not saying that it's bad that they're a shill. I'm just pointing it out. The shill wants to stay on the side in the good graces of NRS, WB, Ed Boon, so that they may maintain their relationship whereby they receive early access, front of the line access, early stress test codes, DLC previews, access to the media trailers that regular plebs don't get. Remember when True Underdog was saying, oh, while people were at home in their bedrooms watching the trailer, he was there playing an early build of the game, blah, blah, blah. Right? That's not a regular customer. That is, by definition, not a regular customer. The whole entire thing about Mortal Kombat community is that they're normalizing this kind of behavior. And Ed Boon is very fanciful of it as well, because then they can get people to jump onto the consumerism mindset of just eat product, don't ask questions. It's wonderful. The shit that you're eating, it's wonderful. Don't ask questions. Okay. Adlai, they make money out of the games as well. Exactly. Yeah. Flossie. Hey, Flossie. Thank you. The first thing I disliked about Come Male, I like Come Alien now. We're going with Come Alien. Is that she is using Jade's moves as well, very much reminding me of Katana's mournful variation in MKX, which I hated, right? Like I totally agree with you, Adlai. It feels like they're just cock teasing us Jade mains. Why? What's the point? Just make them playable. Make the cameos playable. The way that these cameos are here in the game, and it's so obvious. Like, I love pulling up CBR. Yeah, this interview with Dominic Cianciolo. Like, he's describing the corporate mindset in this interview with CBR. This was pre-release of MK1, where he said, not they. Oh no, not me, they, theming them. Wow, it's almost effectively as a complete extra roster of characters. This is why the corporates are loving the cameo, because it's tickling the member berries of people who don't get the characters that they want on the roster. It's an extra revenue stream to draw in players. It's not a well thought out process. Look at Come Alien. Come Alien is so stupid. I don't understand with this 5-second timer and how these people can be like, oh my god, I love it. Well, not Ghosty. Sometimes the shills get run over the bus, and sometimes they jump out of the way. So Ghosty jumped out of the way. But look at this one milking it, right? Like, these guys are hyping it up to an unbelievable amount in the face of what is reality, right? Because this is why I always go to the Steam charts. Like, you can see, DLC does not improve player-based numbers. Player-based numbers were helped out with the Christmas, I guess, sale. People getting it as gifts. People got gift cards with their Steam cards. But that quickly dropped off, and it's back and even lower than pre-Christmas levels. Right? And if you just, like, back out far enough... Whoa, you can see it just keeps on dropping and dropping, right? Like, this is so worrying. And every time they add a new DLC character, right? It's not really helping. Okay, so we smooth it out to include November. When did we get Tremor? November something? No, that was Omni-Man. I can't even tell where Tremor is on this line because the line is so plateaued. It is so flat. You can't tell where the DLCs are appearing because where you would anticipate a spike in player activity, it's not happening. It's just dropping. I'm laughing because it's hilarious. The player base is just dying, yet we have people who are hyping it up. And then he's asking similarly questions of what has happened to Mortal Kombat 1? Like, you don't know, bro? Do you read your comments? People are telling you why they're upset with the game. The cameo system is terrible. There are no good rewards. Everything's reskin, recycled, redundant. I mean, there are so many complaints about this game. Microtransactions. In his video here, this one, the only complaints that he listed were intros and outros. And microtransactions, like everyone says microtransactions. But when he had to list issues with the game, he listed intros and outros missing. How about the fact that Invasion sucks? How about Fighter Mastery XP grind is meaningless? How about everything in the game is meaningless when the rewards are just repeated from what we got on day one? Or drip fed from things that we should have gotten since day one? Oh god, they took all of the live service of MK11 and made it worse with less reward and more reskins. And people are excited about this? Yeah, right. I'm not on the hype train, Super. I'm not. People are blind to what's happening. There is a crisis in the player base. People are leaving. You may be getting views on your video, but your views on your video is definitely more than the amount of people playing this game. I'm trying to think, like, maybe it's like 20,000 on PlayStation 5. The numbers aren't promising. The numbers aren't promising, especially if we're looking at PC numbers. For me, PC numbers times 10, you're going to be able to have a good estimate of what's happening on console. 25,000 isn't a lot of people across the world on PlayStation 5. That's... And it just keeps on dropping. Yay. Yay. And you know what? These people aren't even playing Combat League. Just imagine the fraction of this player base that's actually playing Combat League at a given point. That's why matchmaking is so long, so terrible. And that's why you see these shills playing in casuals and not Combat League. Because the matchmaking is too long. Yeah, wild, right? So wild. Let's see how much Uncaged milked it again for. I'm just 1, 2. Okay, just 2. We'll have to look forward to more milking of Chameleon. Yay. All right, so yes, let's take a little listen to our sing song. I love it.
Steam shots will paint a picture.
Right, okay, we looked at that.
Of a player base in Christ.
So you could have also put, like, I didn't know how to fit, but like Tremor, Quan Chi. These characters are not boosting the player base. I'm quite interested to know what's going to happen when Peacemaker comes out, because I really don't anticipate many people returning to the game. Maybe it'll pull in guest player characters. I'm not sure. I'm really not anticipating it based on what we've seen from Tremor, Quan Chi, and Come Alien.
This is the tears of a man.
I love my little pictures. I save, like, I don't like doing thumbnails. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Thumbnails are terrible. But I save that effort for, like, these music videos because they're basically little thumbnails. Anyways, so Super's crying about how great the game is. Okay, grown man. Crying about the game being so excited for a CGI trailer. Is that not lying for views, for money, for hype, for clout, for fame? I don't believe those crocodile tears. Trying to Meghan Markle one tear down the cheek. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So yeah, the tears definitely don't hide the truth.
Can't I?
Look, this is the truth. So I love Social Blade. I'm a snoop. I definitely like snooping at metrics because metrics don't lie. There's no lies in numbers. You can look at numbers and judge things for yourself with a fairly impartial presentation of, values. So here you can see Super he's crying because he's also losing the views. He's wondering why MK1 isn't registering with the player base. Like, to be so tone deaf, to ignore your fans, to acknowledge that the game caters to a particular niche of chip and pressure gameplay. And that's it, right? Like, if it caters to just what you like, you must also realize that it's not catering to everyone else who has multitudes of different play styles. Not everyone's just about chip pressure long combo. Not everyone is about that. I only like pressure in the corner. And it feels a lot more mean in this game to trap someone in the corner because they can't roll out. I feel so terrible. There's no defensive options for people. And people are excited about this? Cuz once you get them in the corner, you get the win? That's not fun. I don't know. It's just much. So yeah, so you can see that he's losing general public interest because the game is losing general public interest. No one likes the game, and he's confused. And he's also hyping up the Come Alien, right? Because Come Alien is going to save the game, right? DLC is going to save the game. I don't buy it. I really don't buy it. Okay, back to song.
The truth from his audience. Blame if you want the players. And us has sure fooled you.
Okay, so this is like a reference to Mr. Aqua. Remember this long ass tweet? Where he doesn't blame NRS at all, but he blames COVID first, then WB, and then he blames the players. Like, on your list of who you can blame, you choose not to blame the developers who designed the game, who made the game so shitty. Like, maybe if there was actual customization options available for free, or actual game modes that were entertaining, people wouldn't be complaining. Like, it reads very delusional, out of touch with reality. I don't get it. Like, I am totally in touch with reality. I know that I'm going to piss off super fans and, Mr. Aqua fans and Brusque Poet fans. I don't care. I really don't care. If you're really that pissed off, just get out of here. Unsubscribe. Or leave a dislike first and then leave. But yeah, like, I just... to be so out of touch with reality, to not see that the game developers are the ones that have built this crummy game, and then we have people just lying about it, hyping it up. Sure, yeah, you can have your opinion of, like, enjoying something, but I don't believe your opinion to be genuine, because you're more concerned about, oh my god, why am I losing views? Why am I not getting subscribers? Like, this is what their main concern is. The bread and butter they can buy with ad revenue, which is not really genuine, not really honest. But yes.
And furries flip-flop on Twitter. They lick the feet of Ed Boon.
They lick the feet of Ed Boon. I love that. That's so good. So what am I trying to say there? Yeah, so like Sonic Fox, I am so like surprised. I think like the drama would end, that the fresh tea would, maybe cool off and, simmer down, but it's still piping hot. I don't understand what's going on with Sonic Fox. One day he's super depressive about the game, saying that, oh, I'm going to be playing Tekken, I'm going to be streaming Tekken 7, and blah, blah, blah. Like, game developers are not communicative, and, oh, they're nerfing the gameplay, blah, blah, blah. I am gone. Like, it goes from really depressive to really manic in just less than 24 hours. I legit thought Chameleon would be so boring and niche, and now I have to completely reevaluate the MK1 tier lists. And bitches be out there like dripping off every word of Sonic's tier lists. Who cares about tier lists? The only tier list I care about is who's most bangable. But she's too broke and makes lesser characters mad cheap. Can you look at the words that he's saying? She's too broke. By definition, something that is broken is not balanced. So if the pro sport player is calling this new cameo broken, can you not also admit in the same breath that the game is not balanced? That's wild. So you're calling it broke, you're trying to push it off as a good thing, but all of the cameos are broken. It's all very unbalanced. But then you act surprised, right? Like a couple of days ago, or just one day ago, you were surprised as to why NRS would be nerfing the gameplay. Like, they are nerfing it based on your experiences that you post about in your videos on Twitter, because you want to be the unpaid beta tester, whereby you identify things that are broke, and then, they changed the game because you found something that was too broke? I don't want to be a QA tester for NRS. That's why I make my findings private. But these guys are talking about how broke it is. Can you not also admit then that the game was not properly balanced? Also, you're acting as if this is something that was not already in the game since December 14th. When we received Quan Chi. Wow, it feels like so long ago when we received Quan Chi. But, yeah, so Chameleon, that was added with that patch. So this is stuff that was just, okay, so now, a specific time has passed. Now we can let players access this. Why? Why time wall things? Oh, because you're trying to prolong the dying player base? Imagine if they released this stuff all on day one. Because I'm not believing that they're doing any work on Combat Pack 1. Combat Pack 1 has already been developed, already been worked on. The people who animated, what's his face? Omni-Man, are also animating Homelander. You're telling me that they haven't already done their work? Their work is already done. This work has just been parsed out to players so that they can keep this game on life support with little injections of player base returning for DLC. Yikes! Call it out, Sonic! I know you're not that dumb, but maybe you are. I'm not sure. But okay, look at this. What's really cool about this, though, is that lower tier characters like Scorp, Sub, and Natara, I feel legitimately become broken with her. Once again, this word broken. If it's broken, it needs fixing. It needs nerfing. That is not properly balanced by the definition of the word broken. I hope they nerf it. I hope they nerf it and they take away your new plaything. Because you are foolish enough to be the unpaid beta tester for NRS. I refuse. It's insane the amount of firepower she's given the underdeveloped characters. That's all the ladies. Because a lot of them have underdeveloped breastises. Or underdeveloped, I can't even say the word. I can't even say the word. Janet Cage's, Little Richards. Underdeveloped Little Richards. The things that she gives characters is insanely for blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Loving Chameleon, blah, blah, blah. Bruh, I think Chameleon is easily the most fun team in the entire game, and I legitimately think it's broke. He said it like 3 times. So just he's like he really means it. Legit feels like I'm playing a versus game with the amount of options I have. Okay, let's see what Noob is saying. Did he retweet Fox? Oh, he retweeted Super. Okay, the shills are getting the retweets. Okay, so Sonic didn't lick the boots clean enough like Super. Super milked Chameleon on YouTube. Oh, let's see what Sonic did on YouTube. Did he satisfy Ed Boon? Ooh, okay, 1-2. Oh, he didn't work as hard as Super. Okay, so I guess Super won the shill competition. He won the retweet from Ed Boon. Okay, so yeah, that's why these guys are always like, I don't believe them. These people are licking the boots to try and get retweeted by Ed Boon. Who cares about your stupid long ass combo? These long ass combos are what break the game. This is what's so broken about it. It's legit broken, using Sonic's terminology. Legit broken. It's legit broken. Cameos are legit broken. Look, he's saying it. Get rid of these cameos. Add damage scaling. Increase damage scaling with every usage of cameos. Stop these long combos. Nobody should be easily accessing 50% combos. Not when you start a match. You should not be able to start a match and get a 50% combo. That's ridiculous. That's broken. Bruh, it's legitimately broken. Legit. Okay, so these shills, they just kill me. Let's go back to this. Oh yeah, okay, so the this one's not really a shill, but I threw it in here. This was a comment that I saw that was in like I have like a filter. Certain words get blocked. I don't know what else he said, but his comments got blocked. But you can tell that unfortunately these shills are affecting the player base because people are buying into the hype. People are buying into the delusion because Sonic Fox is saying it's legit broken. I gotta play with Come Alien. Let me milk Come Alien too. Like, this is what people are doing. I don't understand why people are buying into the delusion, into the mass hysteria. So this is a comment. MK1 is about to be totally awesome. Where? Where? All the hate for it doesn't reflect reviews. It's just trendy like the tier lists. So people rely on reviews more so than their own experiences, their own two eyeballs, their own two brain cells. People are relying on other people's tier lists. That's what delusional fanboys want. They want to look at Sonic Fox rewrite a tier list based on how legit broken Come Alien is. Where did he say the thing about tiers? Oh yeah, MK1 tier list. Lamo. So lame. So lame that people will just eat this stuff up without asking questions. Reality is, all problems aside, it's still one of the best fighting games as of recent. Where? Didn't win the award. Didn't win the award at the Game Awards. Not going to win the award at the DICE Awards. How many more times does Mortal Kombat need to be embarrassed before people understand that Mortal Kombat 1 is shitty? The whole entire framework of the game, invasions, talismans, relics, fighter mastery, customization, the cash shop, Combat League, drip-fed content. When are we getting the Warrior Shrine? It's the best fighting game as of recent. People really love the taste of dog shit in their mouths. This is what I'm seeing. People really love that taste. It's better than MK11. Oh my god. Okay. I can't. I mean, like, there are things to dislike about MK11, but it was always a complete experience. And by the time we got to Aftermath, story, DLC, expansion, we actually lost modes from MK11. So what, are we gonna lose modes from MK1 by the time we get to its story expansion? What is there to cut? There's 2 game modes. There is
How can Shills keep on defending a game that has only 2 modes?
look, you see it, Seasonal Tower, Combat League. And most people aren't playing Seasonal Tower. That's just like a me thing. But, lyrics, I needed like a 2 blank to fill in the blank, like 2 modes. So we only got 2 modes here. Really, you could argue there's only 1 game mode, which is Combat League, but I'm looking at it from the perspective of where can you get rewards on a continuous basis. So you can get rewards from Combat League and you can get rewards from Seasonal Tower. Those are your end game activities in this game. I'm not even talking about like invasions, doing the mesas, getting to the final boss. That's not end game. That's the game. That's the game. That's not the end game. So Seasonal Tower and Combat League, these are your end games. This is shit. It's so look at this costume. It's shit. What is this? It looks terrible. I don't like it. The white hair, there's not polygons. The polygons are not polygoning. The hair is not herring. The outfit is not. It's just not anything. Like, I'm not getting winter. I'm getting aquatic. I've made lots of videos about how these things look. Please check out my other videos. Yes, any video where it's like fashion show, or we call it like ugly fashions of blank, that's like a fashion show. And we talk about these ugly rewards. Here we go. Yeah, woke pedicures of MK1 femboys. Yeah, that was a fashion show. This was another fashion show. Yeah, you know my opinion about these things. It's just all very ugly. I don't like it.
Only 2 Maybe I'm just too questioning. Maybe I'm not part of Gen Z. Too old. Maybe she'll.
I love that part. Too old. I love that. That's so cute. I love it. So yeah, you know what? I am too old. Like, I ask too many questions and I am not the key demographic. I ask way too many questions of like where NRS is spending their resources. Did they really need to hire Megan Fox when we're missing game modes? Did they really need to hire the white monkey shill John Cena? Did we really need him? Taiwan is a country. I love that RuPaul's Drag Race made a definite stand on Taiwan. They're definitely pro Taiwan. So yes, let's go. But John Cena, him just debasing himself for the Chinese Communist Party, I won't forget it. I won't forget it. So I always ask questions. People just love to consume product. They don't ask questions. But that's the thing about Gen Z and Gen Alpha, and I guess more so Gen Alpha, as this new generation has grown up without any form of physical written literature, books. They haven't touched a book. All they've touched are iPads. So, like, this is from David Zaslav, this quote. David Zaslav says that these games that they're making, they're meant to draw in Gen Z and Gen Alpha. They don't use any other form of entertainment. Gen Z and Gen Alpha aren't listening to my sing songs. They're too busy playing, I don't know, Candy Crush. Cookie Clicker. Cookie Clicker's better than this. It's also free. I would recommend Cookie Clicker. But yeah, OMG, let's listen.
A game that has only 2 modes. Maybe I'm just too questioning. Maybe I'm not part of Gen Z. Too old. Maybe she'll are just so brain dead. They believe their own lies. Why can't we blame the game devs? This is what it sounds like when Shills cry.
I love the end. It's so good. I hope you guys like it. That is dedicated to my dear bestie Calum. Happy birthday, Calum. I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, so like here's the thing. These shills are super brain dead. They don't see that the house is on fire. It's like, this is fine. This is fine. Meme dog fire. Yeah, right. You know this little meme, whatever you call it, meme. But I feel like this describes the Mortal Kombat community at large, led by the Shills. They are definitely enticing people into believing that this game is just fine. It's okay that we don't have game modes. It's okay. We can wait months and months and months for crossplay, even though we were sold this game promoted with crossplay. Lies, right? This is fine. Let's just wait. Let's just be patient. Oh yeah, like the crazy comment from this guy, right? This guy who says MK1 is about to be totally awesome. Like, these poor people. I feel so bad for these delusional fanboys. Why can't they wake up? Wake up to reality. Jack says, I ain't got centuries to wait for people to get woke. Me too, Jax. People need to get woke now. Mortal Kombat 1 is not about to be totally awesome. It's just going to fall further and further off the cliff that is a dead live service game. Yeah. Wonderful. Dead live service game. So yeah, I think like shills be shillin', toes be getting licked. I love this one. I love it. Look at his toes. Why do they make us look at these things? And people are like, wow, it looks so good. Look at all the detail they put on his toes. What a waste of resources, right? That's why I do my fashion shows. Like, what are they wasting their time and money on at NRS? It's on this shit. Woke pedicures for femboys. Lovely. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying. OMG. What do you think of Mortal Kombat 1? All right. Okay, so we're here within the game. Let's also see what you guys are saying. What do you think of the shills? let's find out what you guys are thinking about Super Breast Poet, blah blah blah, all of them. Also, if you really enjoy what we do here and if you want a sing song for yourself, happy birthday, Calum! Yes, you got a birthday gift when you join the Jaded Bunny fam. Please do consider joining. But much love to all of my brothers and sisters who help keep me alive. Yes, thank you. Much love to Northern Star, Executed, Eon of the Neon, Amar, Mr. Chip, CJ Rocky, Yfax 509G1, Street Combat, Red the Kitty, George Alvarez, Talk to Me, Derek Carbona, Dermiro, Campgarten, Flames Gamer, Terrence Rogers, Keep It Real, Sorcerer, Just Drew, Ian's Web, Big Rigs, Leo, Mr. Nightmare, Jens Eric Goals, Fox, The Fiend, John Feltner, Kari Lessie, Angel, James Shea, John Lee, John Clark, J4, GCXBU Gaming, Styles, Lucy Little Thunder, Cara D, Kokama Joe, Coffee Gamer, Jonah, Eric, Blood Ferox, Glowy, Chakacorn, Airy, Darkside, Trokar, Michael G, Swishbish, Alski, Snoopy Blind, FGC, Albus Christus Mortis, Yuri, Calum, JJ, Dr. Eggman, Alina, Ace Onyx 85, Alan, Cider M, Ragnar, Rian Chaos, and Queen Melina. Yay. All right. So we still have more to get through. I want to show you guys some stupidness in this game. There is really nothing to defend in this game. I don't know how people are defending Combat League when the lag switch issue hasn't been fixed. I guess there's not going to be a fix for it this season, because the next time we'll get a patch update is when we get Season 4. And I'm anticipating that NRS has felt that they solved the issue with their patch that doesn't fix things. it all indicates that these developers are really unaware of what they're doing. Hopefully, you're aware of what you're doing. Please leave a like. 44 of you here. Can we get 44 likes? Or just get out. Leave a dislike and get out. Why are you here? Surely you must like something if you're spending your time with me. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. OMG, there's comments. Brian, hey there, Brian. Base lad, Peacemaker sounds like a superhero the UN would recreate. MK1 is dead, poor quality standards, fatalities. The most spectacular fatality in the game is the death of the game itself. Wow, oh yeah, that's a good way of looking at it, I suppose, Northern Star. Cliff Sanders, a chameleon. I love how you guys are spelling it. I can't wait for him. I love this show. I've never seen the Peacemaker show. I'm not anticipating John Cena White Monkey Shell to be changing my opinion about anything. I haven't felt good about any DLC character because you don't actually have to play with any character to get the reward. Like, why waste your time pressing buttons in this game that is so brain dead? You at least had to press buttons in MK11 to get through character towers. You couldn't rely on a turbo controller for everything. But here we are. MK1 is really an idle game meant to be played on PC with a macro or with a turbo. Trippy Kitty. We already have repeat cameos on the roster, so they made us pay for cameos that uses moves from check notes characters already from the roster. Cool. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these moves are recycled, reskinned, redundant. It's really shocking to see how lazy and uncreative NRS is truly. I think my sing-songs have more creativity. I'm not buying the combat pass for a words with an alien bob cut. Okay. John Cena's not going to save the game. Yeah, totally agree. The second problem with I love that you guys are making up fun names for her. Come Alien, that's what I'm calling her, is that she is not bringing anything new. She is using Katana Melina and Jade moves. So, like I said, the cameo system is meant to tickle people's member berries, right? So they're trying to put in all of these characters that they're not willing to make playable so that they can get extra dollars from people who see their character on the cameo roster and are like, okay, maybe I'll play the game. It's a con, it's a grift, it's a scam. Because you don't get any satisfaction from playing with the cameo fighters, especially Come Alien, where none of her different outfits actually affect how she looks in the match. That is wild to me. Really, really wild. So I'm not enjoying it. there's a lot of things to not enjoy. But yeah, so Come Alien is like a super exaggerated issue of the cameo system, because not only are the cameos meant to tickle people's member berries, but Chameleon is meant to tickle people's member berries in 3 ways, right? By playing off Katana, Melina, and Jade feelings. So if you want like all-Adinian girly team, you take Chameleon and whatever. But I mean, like, it's not even like Adinian, because isn't she like a Zateran? I don't understand. Also, if she's a Zateran, doesn't that make like Reptile like significantly less special than they portrayed him in the story mode? Like, the story don't make sense. Nothing makes sense in this stupid game. Keel, last night MK1 had AK watching on Twitch. Come to find out, because Maximilian was streaming? He had all those views by himself. Once he left, the views went to 7,000. Okay. Well, to be honest, I've never really paid much attention to that fellow, and I don't anticipate myself doing so anytime soon. They should have brought Scarlet as a cameo. It would have been more interesting, more surprising. Yeah, I totally agree. I love Scarlet, but I don't want her as a cameo. I want her as like fully playable. Also, I know I'll never get any sexy girls in this game. We saw from yesterday's videos that Ed Boon does not like bikinis. He doesn't like women being revealing. He is very prudish and puritanical in his approach towards women. So you will never have a sexy female in this game. Better get used to characters looking like Janet Cage. Yay. Wonderful, right? Game is so good. Rip Prince, that video is hilarious. Thank you. No one wanted Peacemaker. Super recently admitted the game had problems a few days ago. He's acting like he doesn't know why there's problems. That's ridiculous. Also, he's saying that he's not paying attention to what the community is saying, except he says that Mortal Kombat 1 is failing due to bad press and word of mouth. Quote. Way to contradict yourself in your own video and to make up lies. Why lie and contradict yourself? Just why? Why are you blaming the players? Why doesn't he blame the developers? That's the wild thing. Him and Mr. Aqua are in that same boat of where they're blaming the players. Why blame the players? Like, that's so lame. Just so lame. I don't blame the players. I blame the shills for lying to us, for overhyping the game in the face of metrics. Like, game is dying. Can people not recognize that? But we're willing to just like say, oh, well, it's not NRS's fault. It's WB. Oh, well, it's not NRS's fault. It's the player base. Oh, well, it's not NRS's fault. It's COVID. Are we making up any excuses now? Just all of the excuses today? Have we run out of excuses? Can we make more excuses? Blame it on the weather? It's too cold. Yes, it's far too cold. Oh, I mean, like, look at this talisman. What's the point of this? You can tell that they didn't even bother to balance the game. Because why is this possible? What is the point of this either? Okay, you know what? We need to actually try it in a real match. I feel like that would lend more significance. Also, let's swap buttons. Controller. I just don't want to be pressing R3 over and over. That's too much button pressing. Okay, so let's go here. LOL. When Derek was showing off talismans in the combat cast, he went to like a super early node where there wasn't much difficulty and the opponents had very little health. So we're gonna do the same. Because this talisman really serves no purpose other than just being blue. Look at my blue balls, guys. This game ruined it for me. Now I just got blue balls. Wee. So, goal would be to cause a game crash or get some funky glitches while we kill Flume. Leeman. Leeman, please take these blue balls in the face. Hey, it worked. Well, that's precious. That is precious. Adlai, because his fans are pointing it out, not because he has integrity. Also, he's acting bewildered, right? As if he's, like, not aware that people aren't watching his videos by the millions. Right. I think he made that video because he's worried about his ad revenue. These people are motivated by the money and relationships that they can garner by talking positively on this game. Revis, you know what? You right, because MK1 is dog shit. These YouTubes guys will switch to Tekken to save their views. I don't know, maybe. I mean, like, True Underdog does the Tekken video, but he'll still have the Mortal Kombat icon on it. On the thumbnail. All of his thumbnails look the same, so you know which ones to avoid. Yeah, I don't know. Revius, I bet they won't. Their main viewers are NRS folks. The game isn't a combo breaker. No, the game is a combo breaker. It's just not in the top 8. Lobbies and crossplay won't save it. It should have been there day one. Yeah, those things should have been day one, especially when they were using them as marketing pieces in the pre-release period, right? Like, you could look on the Steam page and you would see crossplay included. Then they removed it. Then they issued not even an apology, but like there won't be crossplay at release. They said it on Twitter. Yeah, wonderful. Jaded Rabbit, is Come Alien giving you any satisfaction when you play her? Nope, not really. I mean, like, there is an illusion of Jade, but it is just a disguise. It is a scam. I see this game as the scam that it is, and I won't let myself be fooled. Yeah, I'm sorry. And he blamed it on Scary Flu. Yeah, right. I don't understand how Scary Flu had 1 ounce of causing issues for Mortal Kombat 1. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. I wonder if it'll kill. I don't think it will. We might cause a game crash before it actually kills. But do you see these talismans? Like, what is the point of this? Do you know how hard it was to make this? Do you know how hard it was to make this? It was very hard to make this. What's the point of making it, though? Just so that there's particle effects? Like, that's the only good thing about this game is particle effect. Okay, you know what? I'm putting on the turbo controller. I don't want to do this. Okay, alrighty. So I didn't want to press the button, so I put on the turbo controller. That's a lot easier than having to do it myself. Now, I mean, like, I don't think this is going to be super effective against every single modifier that exists. But it's stupid. It's really stupid. Yeah, this is not killing Raiden. What's going on here? I guess he's like, I don't know. He's not resisting it. It's the amount of health that he has. Shang Tsung had less health. Raiden has more health. Oh my god. Okay, so this is gonna go down to timer. Oh, maybe we can cause the game to crash. Now things are looking very strange. We're noticing frame drops. Yep, this is excellent gameplay, guys, right? This is top tier AAA gameplay. This is game working as intended, right? Right? Please tell me, is this game working as intended? What's the purpose of this? Does this serve any good to anyone? Yet the shills are saying, this is the best game ever. Oh my god, you know, this is about to be the best. Oh god, the game died. Oh no, did I report it? Oh shit. The turbo controller reported it, not me. I always recommend people don't report things to NRS. Don't tell them how their game is stupid and broken. They can figure that out on their own. That's why they pay Stephanie Brown back the big bucks, right? All right. Delusional to be blaming COVID. I know, right? That's such a strange excuse. MK11 did good on everything except combos. MK1 only did good on combos. Yeah, I know. And I get some weird comments from people too telling me how it was so easy doing 50% combos in Mortal Kombat 11, and I'm like, "What? When and where?" I mean, like, did you have like a lot of buffs on Shao or Kodal, and then did a fatal blow? Like, I'm trying to like put in my mind, how did you do 50% combos in MK11 on the regular? Wild. Northern Star. The game is soulless, no heart in it, aside from the ones you can extract in fatalities. Yikes. Okay, put the turbo back on. I really don't like Bitch Poet. It's just something about him that really annoys me. Maybe it's the fact that he's like an underdeveloped little boy. Maybe. I think like if anyone fancies the little boys, that would be a red flag of sorts. But yeah, I don't enjoy Bitch Poet because he's just a little boy. I like and prefer to hear voices that are a little bit more wiser, a little bit more mature, a little bit more grounded, and not so built on fake personality trying to build hype. Yeah. I love that part. I also love the title of that video. Oh my god, okay, yeah. That was a good video, guys. If you haven't seen the woke pedicures, go check it out. Prince's music so good. OMG. Fox also said going back to old Cyrax would fix the game. He's sad that he found something broken in the game and then they nerfed it. Like, what did you think when they were gonna do when you identify something that's broken? Oh god, no, damn it. Okay, you know what? We're not using that talisman anymore. It's just not working. Damn. Damn. Do you see this? What's the point of these talismans? What is the point? So, like, oh no. Oh no. End user license agreement. Does this mean I've been banned? Can I access the server? Okay, good. I get worried when I see the EULA reappear. Is like the server down? Did I get banned? Is something wrong? I would love to know. Mans was capping, low hat and grenades aren't randomized. Oh. I think NRS is biting the bullet with launching this game, it literally being built online. Microtransactions and patches is what NRS believes what will give life to MK for years to come. Yeah, this is the problem. NRS has really leaned into the idea of live services. And if you look at games like Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, games review outlets are criticizing the game for being so live service, live content heavy. Why is no one doing that for Mortal Kombat, which is just a live service? The Shrine is seasonal. The store is seasonal. Combat League is seasonal. Invasions is seasonal. Everything about this game is seasonal. So why are people so happy about this seasonal content? This drip-fed content boggles my mind. Yeah, really, really bad. I don't think like people should wake up and not listen to Super. Or Uncaged or Underdog when they're trying to milk Come Alien for views. Talk about the truth of this game. We're getting the same repeated shit in the premium shop. Nothing new, nothing exciting. Why? Because they know that we're running out of money. I think that this thing was supposed to be way more predatory, considering that there was a 24 hour timer on the premium shop. It was supposed to be refreshed daily, just like MK11. But too many people made a kerfuffle about this game, and they couldn't put in all the microtransactions that they wanted. And now I feel like they've abandoned ship. They're really putting everything on a calendar, on a drip fed schedule, so that they can go work on their mobile games, which is making them more money. You don't think that the mobile games are making them more money? Because how many times are people buying things from the premium shop on a daily basis versus people buying things for MK in sluts or MK crypt or MK, online or whatever they call it, MK mobile. Yeah, insane. This is the new era of online games. I believe that they will give up on the game if things don't change in the next. I think they've already given up. Yeah, it's clear from their attitude where they don't apologize, where they don't talk to players. Like this stuff with Chameleon, are you fooled? Like the Chameleon stuff was in the game since December 14th. Then the time wall expired and we were able to access Chameleon. Like they didn't update anything in the game to add Come Alien. She was already there since December 14th. And people are like, whoa, NRS cares. NRS don't care. What have they done? They haven't even fixed the lag switch issue. Combat League is still terrible with the lag switch. Okay. Kendall, I don't want it to fail, but they could have done things way better. That's like I totally hear what you're saying. I don't want the franchise to fail. I totally want Mortal Kombat to continue living. But I think this game definitely needs to fail. It needs to be a wake-up call to NRS that they can't abuse players. Like, we've all been abused, exploited, and scammed. Sold a lie. Multiple times over. Also, that Ed Boon interview where he said that he doesn't like bikinis and technology means that girls can be covered up. It's... what? What? Like, he's trying to say he's woke without actually saying he's woke. I don't get it. Technology. Make breakers 2 bars. Make breakers 1 bar. But they won't make breakers less. That's another thing, too, that I realized. If you take a look at invasions, the relics that you can acquire, some of them allow you to do kind of interesting things, like acquire a 1 bar breaker, or allow you to build meter when blocking attacks. Like, these seem like very fundamental things that should have been in the game without the use of a relic. So let me see if I can find one here. Hmm. Damn. I don't have it. I've seen them in the shop, but I guess I've never purchased one. But there are things in the shop from Gateway Portal Collector where you can get relics that will allow you to have like that 1 bar breaker, or they'll give you increased meter gain when you block. It's like these are things that should have been in the game as like a base. I think that when you block, you should gain meter. I think it's very unfair that most of this game is now focused on pressure because one person gets all of the meter gain from chip and pressure gameplay, which is what Super identified in his video, that the game focuses on chip and pressure, and that caters to him because he enjoys that playstyle. But I enjoy a playstyle that is balanced and not obviously broken. Legit broken, as Sonic Fox would say. I see things for what they are, and I'm not going to enjoy something that's legit broken because it just means that the developers didn't spend the time in actually creating something balanced and meaningful for players. They don't even know what they designed. A lot of this time, like when you see things in the game like my talisman, you can tell that they didn't even bother with testing or understanding the systems and mechanics that they themselves have created. Like you can blame me and say, "Oh, like why are you making talismans that break the game?" But once again, like why blame the player? Blame the game. Blame the developers because it was their job to properly test things. And I've already sent them 2 error reports. I don't want to send them another. Stupid developers. If people don't like long combos and scrubby gameplay, then Mortal Kombat 1 is not a game you should try to learn seriously. You will get heated every time you play KL. Tekken is going to be great. Yes, Tekken seems like it's going to be great. Northern, did they make it bad and incomplete on purpose to incentivize people to buy DLC? Actually, Northern, I think you have like half of that right. This game is meant to funnel people into the mobile free-to-play extensions. David Zaslav said it. It's meant to drive players to engage with the franchise on multiple platforms for longer periods at higher engagement rates. That's what they're aiming to do. So they want people to get hooked into the live services and the free-to-play content that you can get in Mortal Kombat Onslaught. That's why Sub-Zero voice announcer is going to be tied to Onslaught, and it's not just the announcer voice. There's going to be multiple rewards that you can get from having that linkage between MK in sluts and MK1. Yeah, it's meant to groom us into mobile gameplay. All of this looks like a mobile game. Collector, the shops refreshing every hour, that is mobile gameplay mechanic. Totally. Flies still fly towards shit even when honey is available. Okay. MK11 is so boring to watch competitively. I think MK1 is even more boring to watch. Who wants to see someone get trapped in a corner for a whole match? Eating just block damage, block chip, and pressure. MK1 is dying. MK1's dead. It's simple. Why make a game that is complete and sell it only for 70? Yeah, Invasions is dog shit. They're wasting their money on ESG. Totally. Maybe make Breakers cost a full cameo charge instead of super meter. Since it's the cameo that comes, like, I think NRS knows what it should have been because they made a relic that allows you to have breaker with 1 bar of meter. You can also do breakers with your health, but that feels more augmenty rather than like a basic fundamental that should have been in the game. They're playing Fortnite. Microtransactions are garbage. I hate to hear bad things about the game, but the Jaded Rabbit always has great points. Aw. Thank you, Kendall. Things that need to change. The game can only get better from here. They need to just pour on the DLC. I don't know about just pouring on DLC, though. Because if the framework that you're pouring it onto can't even withstand the DLC, that's a problem. Like Sonic Fox is saying it's legit broken, Chameleon. Legit broken. So if you're just adding more broken pieces to a broken game, it's not fixing it. Maybe it'll get better with story expansion. Yeah, I'm not betting on it. Seeing is believing, and until I see the changes, I won't believe it. Microtransactions are garbage. That's true everywhere. The backup vocals are fire. Ah, thank you. Okay, I see that there's lots of comments. I'm sorry. I'm gonna skip to the end. Lamau, do people even play MK Onslaughts? I think so. I think so, Adlai. That's why they want you to link it to Onslaught for rewards. Okay. Interesting. Yes, very true. Okay, I just put the turbo back. You can see even with the Warhorn, it's still not good. It is a mobile game. I like Karen more as Melina or Kari as Katana. Aw. Okay, thank you for reminding me the name Triple X Gaming. Oh my god. Okay, make Manya the main villain in DLC. Oh my god. Black Karen Strassman is Katana and Melina. Oh, Adelaide Black. I'm like, who's Black Karen? I miss her performance in MK9 and MKX. Look at Manya and Flumen. Looking at Brusque Poet, he looks part. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe. Who knows? This one needs to fail really hard so change can come. I agree. Needs to fail really hard so that we get a better game in the future. They need to wake up that this live service stuff isn't gonna work. And I mean, like, it is being dictated by David Zaslav, but they really could have lived up to the live service content. They could have actually provided content. There could have actually been something to do in this game that was, seasonal and fun and entertaining. Look at other games. Look at Fortnite. Look at Destiny. They have a grasp and understanding of how to make seasons exciting. Even Street Fighter, which is their first time making like this live service fighting game. And it works. None of us ever wanted the game to fail. No, like prior to release, I didn't want the game to fail. But now, yeah, like I don't see any way that it can get better. Unfortunately, just Drew, such a late stream. I know, Drew. I'm so sorry. I'm very unpredictable. that's the problem. MK1 Melina equals spoiled and petty fake lesbian. Yes. Devora got Melina pregnant. Oh my god. What kind of mic do you use? It's blue. It says blue on it, I guess. Great as Katana, not as Melina. Kari okay, so you're talking about which one you liked better for voice acting. Yeah, I guess I like MKX Katana. MK9 Katana's good too. Yeah, maybe. Base lad, there are no blacks in Africa, says Brusque. Is that a quote? Did he actually say that? I don't. What? Wait. What? Okay. I thought the best performance was Kari Hiroyuki as Shang Tsung. Yes, he was very good. WB are releasing a new fighting game in 2025 if successful. Razor Ring still has a chance to be released. Oh my god. Oh my god, Gundamania. Yes, maybe perhaps. Let's hope for a successful Razor Ring. You could barely hear her with the mask on her video dialogues. I repeated her dialogue several times with like with Chameleon? Oh, okay. Gundamania, Jaded Rabbit, I have some intel. Oh yeah, okay. So 2025, we have to be looking forward to this. Based, have you ever seen the community manager talking about having no control of the game on X? Well, I don't really expect Tyler Lansdowne to know anything. He seems very like doofus, goofy. Just lots of oof sound effects thinking about Tyler. So I'm not expecting him to be like competent. Nor does he really have a job where it's required of him to be competent. His job is to be communicative. He definitely doesn't live up to the task of being communicative, but I think like that's representative of like NRS. NRS is probably seething that most of the community does not like the game because people aren't playing the game. So they're probably very upset about that and they don't want to say anything. That's why they lie during combat casts, clapping themselves on the back, saying, "Oh, look what we did," instead of apologizing for not having it in the game or fixed earlier. Great. That was strange. Her performance wasn't really the performance that stood out. In the lore, there are two chameleons in Armageddon. Both are playable. There's a man and a woman. One has a C, one has a K. But the one that we're playing with here is Cum Alien. She's very cummy. Oh my god. 39 of you here. Can we get 39 likes? Yes, please. Leave a like. Scarlett's voice actress even won awards for her performance of Scarlett. Yes, I did really like that Scarlett. She's so good. Oh no. Oh no. Something's happening to my OBS. Design and voice, a perfect match. Yes, MK11 Scarlet was really good. They're all drag queens. Yes, you are correct, Base Lad. I have made songs about this. I think it's called Janet Cage is the best thing for gaming ever. It was sarcasm. I don't think Janet Cage is the best thing for gaming ever. But yes, there's lots of drag queens on the roster. Cliff Sanders, that's because there are no females in MK1. It's a male-only cast. Oh my god. Bring back Busty Hot Sec. It won't. Like I said in my video from yesterday, Kendall, Ed Boon is very much not wanting to have sexy females. He wants them to be covered up because he doesn't believe that they should be naked or exposed for fighting. Bikinis are not good outfits. Also, there's technology that allows them to make really ugly costumes of very high detail. So they have to elaborate on these technological restraints of having clothes on women. Yeah, it's terrible. There will never be another sexy lady in this game. Especially, like, the people who designed MK2 skins, MK3 skins, classic Frost skins, sexy Sindel skins. In MK11, they have left the company. The guy that I loved who made those skins, who made the sexy female skins of those games, he left. He's gone. No wonder why. And Ed Boon said that he had to push back on his team who wanted to have sexy females to bring them back in MK11 so that it wasn't too sexy. And that had he done MK9 differently, he would make the girls less sexy because they don't need to be in, quote, bikinis. This is terrible. If the person who is the creative head of the company feels like we don't need to have sexy females, like, this game has jumped the shark. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yes, totally agree. J-Ro, I send you a hug. Aw, thank you. I love Scarlet XXX Gaming. I think Scarlet's wonderful. Liked my friend. Blessings to everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I have to admit, I spent my hard-earned dragon crystals on that stupid Pixie Boy Christmas reptile skin. I didn't even know it was reptile. I thought it was smoke. They all look so similar. I can't tell them apart. But I don't blame you. Like, you got the dragon crystals. What are you going to do? Let them rot? Might as well use them on something. If you see something that looks moderately okay, might as well purchase it. Because, Lord knows, you're not going to have another opportunity until Christmas 2024. Specifically for that Pixie Boy, Twinkie Boy, reptile outfit, where it's like Santa's Little Helper, Twinkie Boy, featuring Gay Bear Santa Claus. That's a porn. Yeah. Okay, Reptile looks like a femboy YouTube prankster. Great. MK1 has weird plasticky faces, even worse when they're animated. MK1 is just a lazy game. How do you take out the crypt? Agreed. MK11 graphics are better. MK1 I don't think will ever stop selling content. Yes. Those are toe French tips. Yep. Get woke. Yep. Jax wants us to get woke. We all better get woke. Or go to sleep. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying here. I looked at all the older stuff. OMG, so many comments. Love you guys so much. Please do leave comments on the videos. It helps the algorithm. So yeah, please leave more comments on the videos, like after the live stream. Like, leave a knife emoji because people wanna cancel me. Chef Me Maker, if you need help writing songs, I can help. I used to write songs myself. Aw, thank you, Chef Me Maker. Maybe. Who knows? Probably a Blue Yeti something microphone. I think that's what it is. Thoughts on ketchup and mustard? I don't really think about them. Those are my thoughts. The less people I can think about, the better. The more people that get added to the shill list in my mind is more people I have to be like looking at. And I don't want to look. I don't want to look at them. MK11 Cinderella looked hot and regal. I agree. This new one looks like an old lady wanting to hold to youth. Well, I don't know. I think she just looks old. I don't think the Botox is working. I don't think the hair dye is working. I don't think the boob implants are working. I don't think the outfit is working. Cinderella, she looks like she got a foot face. She looked like she got Sarah Jessica Parker face. Like, it's so stretched out. I don't understand how that's regal. I think one of the defining characteristics of Carrie Bradshaw was that she was so ugly and oversexed. How did she land Mr. Big? So I think it works for the character. Or like when she was in that Bewitched movie. What was it called? Hocus Pocus. And she was a witch. I'm like, her face is very fitting for like those roles. But whatever. When Shills cry, I love human reptile. I want Bear Kano back. Yes. Did we need the so I don't think she's albino. I think she is supposed to be covered in cum. She's a cum alien, guys. Sarah Jessica Parker as Sindel in the next movie. Oh my god. Movie's gonna fail for sure. Because it's not Asian. They need to be Asian. Everyone needs to be Asian now. Anyways, okay. So, love you guys so much. Hopefully you had a fun time with me, with this late night stream. Checking out what the Shills are doing and seeing me break the game because Talismans serve no good. Shills serve no good. Would love to hear from you what you think about these topics. But until next time, I'm praying for all of you to just be having a lovely evening. But please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.